What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here. We have got lots of lots. Just going to show off a couple that y'all submitted. Let's dive into it. But real quick, before we do that, don't forget that if you have something you want to submit for lots of lots, bust up for sale, the picture submission form, or just any one of my videos, you can throw it in the video request form found in the description of any one of my videos. We are in Monroe, Washington, October 2021. Starting us off, we have a StarCraft Chevy next to a Collins, some more StarCrafts, a handful of Collins, some microbirds down on the end, a Vision, a T3RE, a Vision, an A3RE, a D3RE, what I assume is a Vision, a few CEs, probably another Vision and another CE, and what appears to be an A3RE on the end. October 2018, we can see a handful of A3REs, a Vision, and two CEs. We can also take a better look at the microbirds, a couple more microbirds, a CE, and a few A3REs. The years throughout show mostly the same stuff with a couple of exceptions. In September 2013, there is a lot more microbirds, and you can also see a couple older Collins as well. There's also a TC2000 right here next to a TC1000. It's kind of interesting to see them both together, and especially having a shorter TC2000 being right next to a TC1000, which were built short. Also notice that the 2000 has air horns. A different view of the lot shows us another A3RE with three 90s All-American REs. There's also a better view of the D3REs, and I know that a lot of y'all like D3REs. Personally, I'm a fan of T3s over D3s, and A3. I didn't really care for the D3 as much. And that's pretty much that lot. Pretty typical Washington lot from what I've seen. All of the specs look the same and very typical Washington buses. So no real surprises, but not too bad of a lot overall. The next lot was submitted anonymously. We are in Albertville, Minnesota, November 2021. Starting us off, we have two CEs. Just right off the bat, extremely typical Minnesota specs right there, with the black on the front. Also notice we have strobes and what appears to be, I can't confirm though, LED warning lights. There's an RE with some understorage, and then three more CEs, again with the black, and chrome grills, which looks nice. We have another CE in the garage, another one over here, and two StarCrafts. I believe those are StarCrafts. I could be wrong, though. We have another CE here, again with the chrome grille, and it appears to have a crossing gate on it. Another CE and HDX, and that CE definitely has a crossing gate on it. This is the first CE that appears to have a white roof, which I prefer that. And check this RE out. I can't say I've ever seen one spec'd like this, with the black of the Rubrails going fully around the back of the bus. I don't hate it. I think that could work if it is spec'd properly, and in this case I would say that it is pretty close to being spec'd properly for that to work. The taillights appear to be LED. Obviously I can't confirm that, but the one thing that bothers me is that the reverse lights are kind of on the line and kind of not. They're like almost halfway. So if that could be reorganized somehow. I also think that we would need to have chrome rims and definitely all LED throughout the bus. I think that maybe the addition of a rear stop sign would really confirm this for me, and then my usual IC specs of tinted windows and black window posts. But I think that could be done without this, because I think that the contrast throughout the bus kind of fits well with it. And rounding it off, a couple more CEs, another one of the REs, and another CE over here. And moving back in time to January 2016, we are looking at a Thomas FS65, a few more CEs, some more FS65s, a first generation CE, another CE, either CEs or potentially BEs, can't confirm, but notice that this one has the front wheelchair lift. A CE again with a front wheelchair lift, and an HDX right here. Notice that this one also has the black that kind of wraps around the entirety of the bus. I think that this implementation works better because we have the reverse lights under the bottom black line instead of, right below these two tail lights. So yeah, again, I think with the proper specs, that could work really well. And then another CE and some more FS65s. And just a few odd shots of the lot. July 2019, we can get a pretty good view of the FS65. I think that looks really nice with the tinted windows on there. Notice that the RE next to it appears to have air horns. November 2018, we can see that this 1CE has dual stop signs. And November 2021, we can see an older RE that does not have the black that wraps around. Again, just like the last lot, this is a very typical Minnesota lot in terms of the buses and the specs. The one thing that I'm surprised that we didn't see here was any black hoods on any of the Type Cs, considering that we did have the black above the tires and on the hood. But yeah, and last but not least is just some random lot that I found. I just pretty much just dropped a pinpoint on a map and found the closest bus lot to it. We are in North Bend, Oregon, July 2019. There are lots of visions, as you can see. That is the only thing that we can see so far. And by the looks of it, yet another very typical lot. Here's a look at the front of the vision. We can also see that there's some sort of coach bus right here. There's an A3RE. There are two HDXs. Notice that the newer one has a yellow roof while the older one has a white roof. Visions and visions and visions for days. Again, lots and lots of visions. And this one appears to have a Greenbird, so a propane vision. Another coach bus and some original G5s. Notice the streamer on the top. I think that looks great. And there you have it. So 3 very, very, very typical lots for their respective states. There wasn't really anything too out of the ordinary, but you know, it's always nice to just go back and take a look at something a little more normal every now and then. But anyways, that's it. Don't forget that if you have something you want to submit for Lots of Lots, Bust Up for Sale, the picture submission form, or any one of my videos, throw it in the video request form, which can be found in the description of any one of my videos. And with that, that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I always do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical white button that says you're now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it, I don't care where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or all I'm going to show off in the rest of Lots of Lots is just typical lots. Nothing out of the ordinary. And make sure you also share this video with a friend, show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy on a random street. I don't care, don't let anything happen to you. So yeah guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching.